Hello, Maria here with Fourth Dimension. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, just a tarot reading. That's all it is. It's just a tarot reading. It's going to pull your energy for the next week. I'm thinking about Leo. Tell me about what's going on in the world of Leo. I'm going to pull 5 cards from the deck. What's the Tea? Tell me about Leo. Leo. This is beautiful, Leo. All right. Now I'm going to pull 5 cards from Heart's Hidden Treasure. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. I have these two coming out together. Oof. Here we go. So remember how we had that retrograde? And I said in a couple of videos that this is the space following the retrograde of karmics, kind of getting some karma. I guess that's the best way. Well, this is the energy in the read right now. Leo, you got a lot going on. I have moves in silence. So I feel there's 10, 11 cards out here, and it's painting a picture of a Leo that has exited a relationship, is sitting in quiet space. And you might even be somebody who has Leo in your chart. It might be a rising sign. It may not be your primary sign. So the person I'm reading for is recovering from a relationship. And in this relationship, it was harsh. It was tragic. You had expectations that weren't met, extreme pain. And quite frankly, I think this is a while ago, but you've exited this relationship. You're no longer attached to this energy. And during your separation, you had a period of elevation. Okay. Best way to put it. And so I just did a Cancer reading, which is very similar. So you might be if you're dealing with a Cancer, feel free to watch that video. But this person, I feel like this is you, Leo, is you're moving in silence. Whatever you went through, you're very much protecting your energy. You're sitting in a space of, this is hermit mode all over it. I think it's beyond injury. This isn't, you're not hiding, you're protective. That's this energy. You're sitting in a space, evaluating, and I guess kind of reflecting to see what your next chapter is going to look like and what you need to do to heal over this last chapter. This is the overall energy. So you have quite a bit of healing, I think, that took place. If there was ever a star card placement, it would be there. The moving in silence and nourishing and family is you're just focusing on you, or at least you have. You're maybe coming out of that space right now. I feel like you might have been alerted of somebody in your energy or this person, and I feel like this is a third person. It could be family, it could be a relationship, but it's almost like a karmic friend was hiding out in the perimeter and actually came and intervened in a relationship that you care deeply about somebody. And that's the energy I feel, is now that you see this person as a karmic and sitting in sheep's clothing. That also comes off with more than one person. So this might be multitude of individuals, Leo, that kind of maybe came against you, or you felt like they were smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back. That's this energy. You walked away from this dynamic. It could be I'm reading for a lot of Leos. So you could have been in a relationship with somebody, and this person and you were interrupted by a third party who is a karmic, who lured your person away through an assorted amount of effery, or you also have family or friends where the dynamics fell apart because you trusted this group of people and then you found out one was really a hater, and it was a closet hater. Those are the worst, because I mean, if you don't like me, you're up in my face and you're telling me how you feel. I can handle that all day long. The worst are the ones that pretend to be your friends, only to find out that they never were. They had an agenda. That tells me more about their character than yours. But Leo, you understand what I'm saying, is that you're dealing with one of those folks. I feel like you stepped away from this person. I feel like your person that you were involved with, it created drama between you two, and I feel like you're no longer with that person. I feel like you've released this and that you're glowing up. I mean, like glowing up. This is significant glow up. So whatever pain you went through in this break or this ending, you've released it, but the pain you morphed into power and you're using to empower other people. That makes me very, very happy. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your glow up looks like. You could have joined a gym. You could have put something on the internet. You could write musicals. You could, because I'm just telling you what I see now. It's kind of like I see a lot of stuff with Instagram and surviving a narcissist, that sort of thing, but more like just general positive stuff. It's like a daily affirmations kind of vibe. That's the vibe I get. And Leo, you might be one of those people that you want to help other individuals like this. This is how this came to be, actually, is a karmic relationship. That's this energy too. So I want you to realize that you're moving away from this, irritated those folks, and actually they wanted to escalate. I feel like the volume of get back, even though you're not even involved with these people anymore, it escalated. It didn't bother you though. I feel like you're unfazed. I don't think you lost any sleep. But karma is a real thing. That's how I started this video, is it's karmic season. And so as you didn't respond, I feel like you ignored a lot of this energy, maybe even blocked a few folks. They see the Queen rising, and I think your ex party, the person you were involved with, is having a realization that you might have been the one. So Leo, I feel like there's an epiphany occurring in somebody's energy around you that you were close to, and they're going through it. Now, that also being said, is the last two is they're sitting in bad habits and karma. This person could have stepped out on you. This person could have lied about you, made bad report about you, talked crap about you. I feel like this karmic individual, whether it be your person or the posse, and I just say defamation of character because you're not any of the things that they said that you were. They may have told the police that you use drugs, or they might have said that you abuse your children, or that you're a terrible parent, or whatever, fill in the blank. You're, busy at night. You know what I mean? Like you're out busy being everybody's girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. Playing the field, I guess. I'm trying to keep this clean, y'all. So I feel like that is part of the karma they're experiencing, because the guilt that's compounded from this person stabbing themselves in the heart, trying to fit in with this group by defamation, of your character, made them feel extremely guilty, and made them feel hidden, like they were like the love of their life and they're smearing their name. I don't know. I feel like you kind of elevated somewhere in the middle and you just walked away from this group. Maybe that's what initiated it. They thought you were better than everybody else. Well, maybe you are. And Leo, I feel like you're leaving this toxic behind you, this toxic pile behind you. You were blessed. You went through an awakening, and I feel like you elevated, and they're just beginning to experience some of the karma. Here we go. I'm pulling from the Black Tarot, one of my very good friends, Lori. Thank you, Lori. I absolutely love this deck. Seriously, it's called the Black Tarot. But the illustrations, well, maybe it's illusions. The illustrations on the deck are beautiful, so you should check them out. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. What's going on in the world for Leo? Huge deck, though. I can barely get this in my hands. So first out, I need my glasses. I have the Magician and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So somebody feels, I don't know, it's almost like dodging magic or dodging bullet. They don't have any anxiety. You're protected. That Nine of Swords in the upright is living in full fear and anxiousness. I don't feel like this is you at all. You're sitting, nourishing yourself, and the Magician is in the reverse. So whatever magic they're throwing at you is really bouncing back and going directly to them, and they're creating a life of anxiety. They're watching you like glow up. They left their prize, I feel, on the shelf when they walked away. Tell me more about Leo. Tell me about this wolf in sheep's clothing and karmic friends. Four of Knives, Eight of Baskets. Yeah, you're walked away. It's the Eight of Cups and the Four of Knives. You sitting in a space of, look at how calm this girl is looking, and the Four of Swords. She's reading a book there. She's meditating. She might even be connecting with her divine right there. But this is right after she walked away in the depiction of it could be a guy, it doesn't matter, walking away from this posse, these people that had nothing but negative things to say about you. They just left. They're like, mm-mm. And all of a sudden, you know, the karmic friends are leaving. They're kind of being seen as wolves in sheep clothing. Ooh, got another one. I have Daughter of Wands. That's kind of like the Knight of Wands. And it fell, as you saw, flipped over on the side. Somebody in the tribe wants to come over and have a chat with you. They want to have an honest conversation. They want to tell you what the deets. The Ten of Knives, they've left the relationship. That's the Ten of Swords, excuse me. Oh, Seven of Wands, Five of Knives. Oh, this is interesting. And the Five of Wands. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. So in this little posse, these all fell out on this, in the shine and the releasing in the karmic tribe, is these people talked crap about you, and one person stood up for you, and walked away. This relationship group is fighting amongst itself with the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. You know, this is not only arguing and fighting, but it's burdens. So, and the Seven of Wands is you not having to defend yourself. The world defends for you. Look at that whole spiritual tribe standing there with bayonets, I suppose, in their, just defending her. She doesn't even know that they're there. But that's the vibe I get, is that there is a spiritual intervention, and that somebody stepped forward and supported you and your innocence, because you had faith that the divine was going to work this out. Congrats. And Leo, this is like the Lion, like the Strength card. This took a lot of courage for you to leave this group. Now that's different than Strength, because you can go to the gym and work out and, you know, have an opinion and stand up. I want to talk about pepperoni pizza versus pineapple and, you know, ham. Yeah, that's not the strength I'm talking about, is to have an opinion like this. But to stand against your enemy and not say anything in justification or defense of yourself, you just let them talk. That's what you did. You didn't really defend yourself. You were cool with yourself. And you let the divine fight the battle, as you should. And it fell on the shine card. So tell me more on the releasing, the letting on. Letting go, moving on. Three of Knives. This is over a third party. Two of Baskets, Two of Cups. The Hierophant. Ooh, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, interesting. So, Leo, this was I believe this tribe. Whatever this tribe was, there was a entity, we'll say addiction, that's tied to it. Whether it could be drugs, alcohol, sex, doesn't matter. The group dynamics grew and stayed toxic as long as everybody partook in those boundaries. If somebody left the group, they would be outcast. because you were therefore, by leaving the group, you're judging the behavior of the group. You're better than the group. That's kind of what this is about, is somebody's trying to stay clean and sober, or trying to get their feet under them, or made a decision to elevate, and they're getting heat for it. But it's also about the whole thing. It's not just the one activity. So I can go out. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs or anything like that, but I'm not really offended if I'm around it, but I don't partake in it. I don't judge, don't care. Doesn't bother me. I feel like this energy, you kind of put a boundary up, and you said, I'm not really down with that. And I don't even think that you were talking, maybe it have been like all together, like, hey, when you drink too much, you treat me like garbage and you sleep around. There's a boundary. I won't do this anymore. Like, that's done. That's the vibe. So whatever boundary was put out, it wasn't very well received at the time. Now, since you've left and you've elevated, this person that you were connected to is kind of seen that your elevation is directly related to your lack of bad habits and their shenanigans and their bad feelings and their instant karma and all the things, the financial, all the stuff, the STDs, the loss of jobs, the fighting within themselves in this tribe is all related to the tribe and the behavior of the tribe. That's the feeling. So it's almost like somebody got out and they're elevating and they want that elevation back. That's the realization, is the one that they were pressing down and trying to keep in the bucket, crabs in the bucket, trying to pull down and keep them held down. And they elevated and y'all are left in the bucket. That's kind of the vibe I have. This person's been left to figure it out. And they're like, oh my gosh, I took a huge L. I chose wrong. Which tells me about the three of, so I have somebody sitting in the Three of Knives, the Three of Swords. It's the heart with all the swords in it, is that they realize they stabbed themselves in the heart through their behavior, through cheating and breaking trust and not being fair and not standing up for you, Leo, and talking crap about you, Leo. And now they realized they made the biggest mistake. They see your glow up. They see you as the queen rising. They're having a realization, and they're going to want to come after you. Their fear in this is they want a Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a traditional one-person, two-people relationship, and this person has been a posse entertainer. Play on words there. But this is a karmic group of dynamics, and if you had a relationship with one person, they had a relationship with other people. So this Two of Baskets is the Two of Cups, and that means it's a dynamic spark between you two. You have a very deep connection, Leo, with your person. With the Mother of Coins in the reverse is they might have a third party lingering, and that's a reverse Queen of Pentacles. The upright Queen of Pentacles is the pre-Empress, right? They're abundant, they're solid, they're stable. They don't require anybody carrying their weight. They can carry their own luggage. Thank you very much. I don't need you to pay my bills. I'm fine, right? I choose to invite you into my world and share on the abundant resources, and together we can build. That's a Queen of Pentacles. In the reverse, go back 180. They may come off, and that's why tarot, I love tarot, is that in the reverse, it's telling me it's somebody who came off as abundant, who lied and said I had a bunch of money and dressed nicely and had all the things and the stuff and wore the right clothes and smelled perfect and talked a big game and carried very high ticket items around. But they received those gifts through effery. They're stolen. They, conned other people and got money off their credit card and used their money to go buy the things for themselves. This person is toxic. This is a toxic relationship. So your person you left, this is karma. They're stuck in a relationship. I feel they're stuck. They might be trying to get out of it, or just barely got out of it by the skin of their teeth and the divine hand of God. They finally are getting out of this relationship, but it's very draining. So this person that you were connected to, Leo, didn't choose you. I'm going to keep it real. They didn't find you rich enough, smart enough. You didn't look like you were on the front of, Esquire or yes, like whatever, like Sports Illustrated, whatever. So they chose the better version of you, or what they thought. Okay, only to find out they chose completely incorrectly. The Six of Knives in the reverse. Okay. So the Six of Knives in the upright is a person who wants to mend things, who wants to heal the relationship. It's a healing card. And it's that picture of the boat and it going from rough waters to calm waters is I want to work on this and restore this relationship. And this energy here with the Two of Cups, I think this person's pretty realistic. They blew it, completely blew it. And they're going to have to start at the Two of Cups. They aren't going to walk in at the 9 or the 10 and pick up and just go forward. With the Six of Knives in the reverse, is their fear is hanging on the Hierophant is that you're not looking to restore any kind of relationship whatsoever. You're not energetically going to tie yourself due to the nonsense. So this person sitting in or went through the slight awakening. I don't think it's full awakening. I think it started. I feel like it started a couple of weeks ago, if not a month ago. Again, everybody are on different frequencies and wavelengths, but this is the vibe. This person's recognizing the pain and the anguish that they're having right now is directly related to the karma and bad habits and bad choices and third parties, right? And addictions. They absolutely are seeing finally where historically this person would blame the outer world, where if you weren't like this, then I would have done this, and I didn't know you really cared about me, or I would have slept with so-and-so. That's the vibe. This person is realizing that their behavior is directly their karma, that they're experiencing the pain, the absence of you, the absence of the sun, the absence of the healing, holy, loving, nurturing energy is the absence of this is their karma. So it is almost like they can't, here's the truth. You're getting fed by the spirit. That nourish sign tells me you're sitting in a space, Leo, of contemplation, of deep thinking. You're leaning heavy into your soul tribe, literally your soul tribe, and maybe your soul tribe, I don't know, to heal from this relationship. This took a long, long time, lots of energy and lots of work. And this person doesn't have the sun. They don't have the sun, which is your energy, to feel nourished. That's what they miss. So now, that being said, does it mean that you should take somebody back? Ooh, I'll get it in the comments, I'm sure. I have the Son of, I can't see this, I'm sorry. The Son of Wands. The Knight of Wands, and it's in the upright. This person has a lot of passion. This person may actually break up with the reverse Queen of Pentacles, jump in their car and come over and knock your damn door down. I felt like the same energy with the same card in the Cancer read. So, except it was in reverse over there. So the Son of Wands, and this I feel could be a woman. Leo, you might be a male. The Son of Coins, also the Knight of Coins in the reverse. So this is a sense of the Knight of Pentacles is an incoming proposal. It's stuck. It isn't moving forward because they feel like you're not going to restore this relationship. They're afraid that you're going to judge them about the bad habits and the effery. And quite honestly, you should. And not necessarily the human, but the behavior, right? You got to talk about it. Otherwise, why even have a conversation? What are you going to talk about? The weather, right? So like the vibe I'm getting is that there's some truthful, deep conversations that need to occur in order to start and kick off this Two of Baskets, this Two of Cups, and this Hierophant. There's no other way you're going to heal this Three of Swords. This person is going to sit in a space of regret, remorse, as they are now, spiraling, never thinking they're going to have a relationship with anybody like you, ever. They've lost it. They blew it. This is their karma. They're going to feel like completely alone. And they might be. I don't know. I just work here. I'm just telling you what I feel. But this is very similar. Justice. When they come in and I have the King of Cups, this is justice for you. So this person right here is going to come in. Now again, I don't know if the King of Cups is the same person that you were. It's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Justice card is the balancing of the energy that you were definitely the overgiver in this. And it was taken advantage of. I don't think this other person even tried to invest, and they just weren't. This wasn't somebody. They didn't see you as relationship material. Seriously, they just didn't. Sorry, Leo. 10 of baskets. Now you're the whole thing. The King of Cups wants to come in. Yeah, you make them happy all by themselves. They see you. Look at those two together, the power couple. The nine of cups is the happiest. All they need to do is they give you all 9 if you would offer the 1. If you meet them just one step, if you lean in just a hair, you will be the power couple. You will be the 10. You'll have a completed set of the cups and the pentacles. It's a happy, happy card. They're very afraid though, like living in fear, panic. There's a lot of fear, Tell me more about Leo. Leo. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. So that's your partner. So we got a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. That's a perfect match. And the Devil. So I'm going to find out about the Devil, and I'm going to clarify with another deck because I'm running down to half a deck here and I want to get accuracy. So these two, Mother of the Baskets and Father of the Baskets, you can see, love the pictures on those. But it's a perfect match. These two are spiritually and like mindfully aligned. I can't really say, I can't feel ethics, so you're going to have to discern if you and your person are ethically aligned. With the Hierophant is a traditional relationship, I would assume so, but each person's different, so you're going to know better than I am. I want to clarify this Devil, please, for Leo. Clarify this Devil. Clarifying the Devil, I have an Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. There's the Knight. That's what he wants. He wants, or she, the energy is, I'm just reading the energy. Just, it doesn't matter. The skin suit. So the Justice is this person's going to be sitting in a hangman, hermit space, evaluating all the things that went down. They're looking at this and they're so ashamed and fearful and remorseful. But it is very much like they're changing for you. Now, this isn't an overnight matter, but it's a beginning. That's why the Devil card is here with the Ace of Wands. They're trying to manifest something new in their life, a passionate new thing. I feel like this might be them searching out for their creator, creating a stronger relationship, maybe seeking some treatment, counseling. It's a brand new, passionate beginning that will ignite them. And they want to stabilize this relationship and have a conversation with you. This is kind of like, don't go anywhere, wait, pause, don't make a decision. I'm still working on myself. But I do feel like the energy is genuine. It's up to you what you want to do, Leo. I have the Magician in the reverse. I got to check this out. So it's insecurity. Yeah, 100% insecurity. It's more like I don't feel good enough. I feel inept. This person's light years ahead of me, Maria. How am I going to catch up? I feel like they've been manipulated, and they may not, and again, depending on who I'm reading for, if your person hasn't done any work and doesn't own any of this, and an I'm sorry is not what I'm talking about, I mean, true change, then this person's trying to manipulate you to get their pentacles back because they're sitting in the 5 of Pentacles. Now, Leo, you're going to come into some abundance. That's coming back to you. This is your karma. They're getting dharma. So you're going through your wheel of fortune. When you release this and let it go and give it to the divine, you get all the blessings that was held back by messing with this person. And by being, faithful, you're going to get the fruits of that spiritual trust. That's what this is. It's the 5 of Pentacles come, forward. So it's money regained after a huge loss. So maybe there were some financial burdens put on you that weren't you. Stolen money. I mean, I hear a lot of that. Some third party karmic tried to break in your house or steal from you. And this is, this is recovery, period. So you might be going through a period of recovery. Or they might be going through a period of recovery. But the Fool, right? It's in the reverse. So somebody, seriously, again, take it as it resonates. Half of you, several of you, are dealing with an unawakened, individual who is continuing with the same drama and the same gameplay and the same gaslighting and all the things and the stuff. They're going to think you're naive and they're going to come and try to do this again. Then there's a whole nother bunch of you that their person is trying to move forward, and Spirit's like, hey, slow your roll, right? Don't jump in right yet. It's an unwise decision. That's the name of the card when it's in the reverse. You know, you're not ready to make a decision yet, because you don't have all the answers and they're undercooked, right? I'm not done. Just trust me. Let me finish. And then you may not want to be with this person, or they may not want to be with you, but at least you started the healing process. And I feel like you got restitution per se, just because, and they might even come with a gift to cash. Like they might have stolen some money from you. But I feel like this person will try to resolve the resentment, regardless if they want to reconcile. It's really irrelevant. Unless you want them to reconcile. It's a world reverse there. That's what it means. I want to come back and re-reconcile. But it's failure. They feel like they failed in the cycle and they want another chance. You have to discern. And I have the 8 of Cups in the reverse, meaning temporary success. You might have a lot of starts and stops, in and out. So you're going to struggle a little bit if this person's undercooked and you jump into a relationship. You're going to be frustrated and in another cycle of in and out energy, because they want all the energy without really doing the work. You know, my ex and I were together 28 years, and the last 7 were hell. Separate rooms, he'd leave, he'd come back, he'd leave, he'd come back. This is my energy right here. This is what I see. This is what I did. I kept going back thinking it's going to be better this time, and this is how. And promises were made and not kept, counseling sessions not attended, no recovery at the time. And it was a toxic relationship, and it just needed to end. The cycle was over. And we both needed to break our bad habits, right? And allow ourselves a space of healing and retrospect, introspect, all the specs. So I feel like that had to happen. Like somebody needed to take 10 minutes and say, hey, time out. This thing is going to kill us if we keep going. That's kind of this energy, Leo. You might be stepping away from this. 10 of Wands, it looks like you already did, and they want to come back. They want to drop the burden. They want, and that's lying, malice, envy, irresponsibility. And again, take it as it resonates. I feel like Spirit's talking to a handful of you all. They want to come back and invest with the 7 of Pentacles. They find you as an investment. And of course, look at you. Who wouldn't want to invest in you? And you're like, damn straight, Maria. I know my worth. Come on. And that's the feeling. The Justice card is screaming, saying, maybe this person, you were the awakening they needed. That's kind of the feeling I have. Maybe you're the awakening. I love it when I say something and it shows up. You might be the awakening they needed. There's the Lover's card. Here's the Page of Cups wanting to have this conversation because you're the Empress, right? And they realized they weren't giving to the relationship. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Swords, being careful as they're spying on you, watching you, wondering if you're with somebody. And they want to heal with this. And it's the Star, right? It's the Star. So they want to heal with you. So this is your energy for the week, Leo. It's a lot. I know. I'm sorry this is a little long, but I wanted to get it all in. And know that you're not alone. And you don't have to make a decision. You got the 4 of Cups here. You can say, hey, you know what? Let's be friends. Let's start this slow. Let's just kick it. Let's see where it goes. We'll meet a couple of times a week or chat and see how it goes. And I think that's probably wise, because I think what you've done historically is jumped right in. They move right in. You keep doing the cycle over and over because you love this person. But it's also like, I love me more now. I don't think I really want to be in another relationship or another cycle where I feel worse, right? Being with you than without you. And that's the 5. So take this for what it's worth, Leo. If you like this channel, consider subscribing and hitting that notification button. It helps me spread the message of love and light a little farther in the algorithm. And really appreciate your support, you all. I really do. I love tarot, and I'm super grateful that I get to do it every week for you all. So take care, everybody. Until next time. Bye.